Okay, and we're going to determine the check digit D for the UPC number given right here. Again, that first number is that number system, then manufacturer, and then the product number, and then of course the last but not least, that D out there is going to be that check digit that we're going to look for. First thing we got to do is get that sum. The sum after we multiply our weighted sum list times our UPC number. Again, that weighted sum list for a UPC is the 31, 31, 31, and so on down the list. Okay, the UPC is a 3131, starts off with a 3, because again, that UPC has 3 letters in it, or at least that's a good way of remembering it. All right, and we got to go to our calculator. We're going to be typing this into a spreadsheet, so I'm going to go to New Document. No, I don't want to save. Add this in spreadsheet, and down column A is where we're going to be typing in that UPC code, that 07391209381. Okay, so going back to our calculator, I'm going to start typing that in. So we got 07391209381 and 1. All right, and so if you notice, we ended up on row 11 because we had 11 digits to type in. Next, I need to come back up to the top of row B, column B, and we're going to be typing in our weighted sum list, that 313131 down the list. So we got 3 1 3 1 3 1 3 1, and so on down the list. There we go. And then we're going to come back up to the top of column C. And now for column C, I want to multiply these two together, A and B together. So 0 times 3, 7 times 1, 3 times 3, 9 times 1, and so on down the list. To do that, I'm going to come up here to this second row right here, and I'm going to put equals A times B. This will multiply column A times column B for us. And sure enough, for example, 0 times 3 is 0, 7 times 1 is 7, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 1, and so on down the list. Now, the problem is I do need to come up here and delete what I just typed in. Otherwise, if I come down here where I need to do the sum, if I type anything in there, it will delete column C. We don't want that. So down here, I need to find our sum. That's the sum that we're looking for. To find the sum, you just type it in, equals SUM. And we're going to open up our parentheses, and we're going to start off on cell C1, and we're going to go all the way down to cell C11. Now, we need the colon here. Colon is located right inside that question mark exclamation point button, right next to the G, right below the enter. And it's the second one down here at the bottom. There we go. And now, we're going to go all the way down to C11. Hit enter, and there we go. We got a sum of 59. All right, so I come back over here. My sum is 59. Now, to find the actual check digit, you take your sum and you round it up to the next number that ends in 0. Well, the next number after 59 that ends in 0, it's always the one after. No matter if it's 51 or 52 or 53 or 54, you're always rounding up. The next one that ends in 0 is 60. So to find the check digit, you take the number you rounded up, minus 59, your sum, and that gives us 1. And there's our check digit. And so for that UPC, for it to be a valid UPC, your check digit would have to be a 1.